What's up, guys? How we doing? I'll start and just say I couldn't be more proud of this guy next to me, right? He's playing so many minutes. I think he took a hard fall, wrist, shoulder, whatever. Saw him run up and down the floor to start the second half. You know, he's like a big four-wheel drive truck. Had to get up and run in a Hemi motor, right? Once he got going, he was great, but I just couldn't be more proud of this guy and what he does, what he stands for, not only on the floor every day and practice. He's an everyday guy. He's an everyday guy. He's in the Drexel co-op program, right? I'm excited for the co-op he has lined up. And he represents every fiber and fabric of what it means to be a Drexel student athlete. I couldn't be more proud of him. And that's before we talk about the rebounds and the great defensive play at the end where he didn't touch the ball or guard the guy, but everyone knows he was right there with Shane Blakeney. So I thought I'd just put that out there and get started.
Cole, what does it say about the toughness and the resilience of this team to come back and pull that game out?
Yeah, we're just a really tough, and gritty team. You know, we play defense. That's kind of what our kind of culture is based off of. We play defense. We're tough. We rebound. So it's great to see us fight back from a 6-point lead, and I'm really proud of us for being able to fight back.
What was that lead? Was it 6 with how much? 3, 4, 5?
Cole, you were best player on the court tonight for basically the entirety of the game. Just on both ends, when you have a second half like that where things aren't going your way, how much do you put that on yourself to lead the team on both sides of the court?
I just got to be as vocal as I can on defense and on offense. That's kind of my role. Just be a guy to kind of enforce down low, and if it's not falling for me or I'm not getting touched, I got to be unselfish and just be proud of my teammates for working too.
Cole, can you talk about your dunk you had here in the second half, and then on top of it, how does it feel to be in these type of grind-out type of games going into the conference tournament coming up?
Yeah, that dunk felt nice in transition. It's a big energy boost at home, just being able to hear the crowd pee into it, and our bench is they're all happy for me that I got the dunk. But yeah, it's nice being able to play at home in a nice environment. It's being able to win in a tough league game like that.
Cole, the team's now on a 4-game winning streak. You know, how is it important to keep that trend going into the postseason?
We're not really focused on going on a win streak. We're focused on winning one game, and that's the game that's ahead of us. Focused on going 1-0, and for Monmouth on Saturday, that's going to be our goal, going 1-0. But it just happens that we're on a win streak. But we're just going game by game. We're trying to be the hottest team heading into this in the tournament.
Awesome, Cole. Thank you, Coach.
Couldn't have said it any better. While Cole's getting ready to get out of here, I just say I'm trying to help and promote our guys and their brands. I got the Kobe McGee K5 shirt underneath, the dry fit, and then our guy Shane Blakeney. Be there for someone, all right? Someone may need you. It's a sweatshirt he designed. I think I overpaid for it. I bought 2 of them, but seriously though, Shane Blakeney's your guy. You can follow him on Instagram, and if you want to get some gear from Shane and Kobe, we'd love to help our guys. Shameless plug. It's a new world, guys. New world. Whatever we can do for them to be here, as long as we can have them, we're going to do it.
Coach, piggybacking off the last question, 3 games in a row for you guys as the calendar flips into March here. What is going on with this group that you're hitting your stride now at the most crucial part of the season?
You're asking that question now, right? And then a lot of other people are asking questions maybe 3-4 weeks ago. What's going on? What's going on? What happened? Right? This is no different. It's a one-possession game. In this outing, we had 1 more point. In 5 other games, we had 1 less point, right? Whether it's at Campbell, whether it's at Towson, the tip-in, whether it's double overtime, Monmouth, Wilmington, overtime Towson, right? So this game was no different. It's a CAA league game. They're dogfights. It was a physically played game. If you had this game played, I think in November, you might have seen 60 free throws. Right? We know where the point of emphasis goes as the season goes along. Physical game. Veteran crew, right? There wasn't a more physical game in the country tonight than this one. I'm convinced of that. And now I'm fine with it because, we play crunch times. We do little things like that in practice. We lost a game in a similar fashion. We gave up a layup to Wilmington, right? That wasn't happening again. And we figured that out. And so our program evolved and moved forward with our personnel. And, Shane Blakeney, I think we could have had him up here as well to talk about. And why would you say, Coach, 1 for 7, 0 for 2? Shane Blakeney, yeah. Shane Blakeney guarded Farrakhan, handful of those possessions. And listen, Farrakhan, you can see why he played in the Big 12, right? He can get a bucket, right, David? You've seen a lot of high-level games. I mean, that dude can score. And so to have him be the only guy in double figures, Kyrie Smallin crushed us down there. I thought we did a pretty good job on him. But I'll tell you what, they're a physical team. They're a well-coached team. They're 16. They have 16 wins for a reason. He's done an incredible job. And, the tournament, when we get there, it's going to be quite a tournament. I can tell you that. All right?
Is that last 5 minutes of the game, like 1 and 3
Down 5 with
differential?
5 to play, right?
Yeah, and then it's 1-3, 1-3. Like, what do you think it was that
What do you mean
didn't-
1-3, 1-3?
down 3, down 1?
Oh, okay, I'm sorry,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
you took the lead,
Yeah.
up 1. What was it, do you think, that didn't allow a team to get separation, in that last part of the game?
Played twice in 2 weeks. Then we played them 2 weeks ago tonight. So I think it's two teams that we're pretty familiar. I mean, we ran a play to start the second half. We didn't even throw the ball in. Their whole team knew it, and we haven't run it. I don't think we've run it in maybe a month. So credit to their staff; they were on it. And so, listen, it's a league game. It's a league game. There's no clandestine game plans that no one knows about. We see it. We know their players. They know our players. Everyone takes away actions, and then you just got to go make a play. I do think we do some drills in time in practice where it's not scripted, it's chaotic, it's wild, and I think we had some guys get some buckets like that today.
Each coach
Like a
like
plan.
to say you want to play your best ball at the end of the season. Are you taking steps in that direction?
I hope so. 4 years ago, whenever it was, 2021, we were playing our best ball, and I thought we also beat, top teams, number 1 seed, 2 seed, 3 seed, 6 seed. So I'm not really worried about that right now. This is a team that's been a bunch of close games. They haven't gone our way as often as they have gone our way. Tonight it went our way, and we get about 16 more minutes to enjoy it, and then we got a staff meeting for our guys, get their food, and then we're going to hunker down and make sure we're properly aligned to play probably the best shooter in the country. Not in the league, the country, in Abdi Bashir.
Coach, what did you tell your team at the half after Hampton hit that half-court shot to end the first half? And then is it good to be in these type of grind-out games going into the conference
Yeah,
tournament?
tough games when you win are great. Tough games when you lose, you can still grow. That'll be a moment of growth. It's funny. I'm sure everybody saw the Michigan State-Maryland game last night. I made a note to myself, let's show our guys that play so that we don't leave too much time on the clock. I didn't show them that play because the day gets going and you're worried about OB unders. I got too cute on that stuff too. And so I didn't get a chance to show them that play. So we've talked about it. I know if Kobe had to do it over again, he'd take it a little later. But that's a little bit of we screwed up. We took the shot too early, left some time on the clock. And, it ball's in the air. I said, if it goes in, we got to learn a lesson. I was indifferent. Obviously, we need the points at the end, but at that moment in time, get in there. Let's learn a lesson. Can't take it that early. I think Kobe's an all-conference player. I think he's one of the best shooters in the country. I think they did a good job on him, so he's having to work hard to get some looks. So he's trying to maybe force a little bit to create some separation. If it gets deeper in the clock, maybe they'll be on him. I understand why he took it, but we just got to learn from it.
Coach, last question here.
Yeah.
Coach, you said a lot of good stuff about Cole when he was up here, but
thanks.
just how rewarding is it for you when you see a player like him, he gets thrown into a way bigger role than he's had here, be this good all season, show up this big in a game this late in the year?
everybody gets thrown into a way bigger role than they had before at some point in time in their life. Right? Doesn't matter whether it's your job or my job. I was assistant coach, got thrown into a way bigger role as a head coach at Army. Right? Everyone has to have opportunities, and it's what you do with it. No one inside the walls of our program and around our program that sees us operate every day is surprised at all about what's going on. And so I'm just proud he's had the opportunity, and super, super excited future down the road, what we could look like with, with the TNT of Garfield and Cole and Vic. And I also think you saw a little bit of even some future stuff down the road. Ralph Akuta, first guy on the floor for us. Someone asked what I said at halftime. I said the tougher team is Hampton. Tougher team is get on the floor. They had more offensive rebounds. We had 7 turnovers. We looked like we'd never seen a press before a couple times. And we talked about it. We handled William and Mary's pressure, right? So they kind of sprung on us, just caught us by surprise. So I thought we were a bit out of character. Thought we earned the right. We're up 28-18. Ends up being, 30-27. And then we just didn't get to 32 forever. Like, we had a long stretch, right? But that happens. That happens games. Look at the Nova game last night. They went like almost, 12 minutes without scoring, and they're down 20. We're going a 20-0 run, and then Seton Hall does it too. Like, it's February. No surprises. I think it's awesome. Go make plays. I mean, the DAC pack was awesome. It was loud. Love to be maybe with 5 minutes left instead of 30 seconds left, but I thought our crowd impacted the game. It's a great environment. So we learn a lot. We win. Now I got 12 minutes to enjoy it, and we get back in here. All right, guys, thanks. Saturday at 2. Saturday at 2. Put that on your iCalendar. Your phone will remind you, okay?